Sean Higgs coming at you with another college tournament preview. The CAA tipping off on a Friday. And, well, tomorrow. If you're wondering, you're a CAA person, be like, what's late night money? That is my nightly show at midnight Eastern. Late night money, midnight, or midday money, noon Eastern. Come and get it. Talking basketball right now, but we talk all sports. 7 days a week, year round. So there's that. All right, Mr. Sean Higgs on Twitter. Come give me a follow. Jersey Mike's, baby. That's who's sponsoring this fella. Is that what I saw somewhere? That Jersey Mike's was going to sponsor this? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know because it's in Washington. Someone said Jersey Mike's, and I was thinking, really? Because that's more of a Rutgers thing. But here we go. FanDuel odds. 14 teams? Are you kidding me? 14 teams in this conference. And what? Everybody's got a bye week except for these four clowns. I mean, this conference. What are we doing here? Uh, they start on Friday, and the championship game is next Saturday. It's eight. It ends 8 minutes before the selection show. Are you kidding? Come on, CA, please do. And I love this Colonial. I do. I like it. So playing games here. We got North Carolina A&T versus William and Mary. We got lines for this. We got Mary as a 4.5 point fave, total 139 going tomorrow. I don't know. I was thinking and under. I mean, two garbage teams, but then again, I'm like, you know what? Uh, Two bad guys get together. How do we not get to 75-70 and get an over out of this one? Am I going to pull the trigger on this? Probably not. I didn't even write down the odds for this. There's no reason to. There's no reason to. Elon and Hampton. Stop it. Elon, 4 point faves, total 148. I might take Hampton, 11 versus 14. Oh, yeah. I mean, come on with this. What a mess. What a mess. Campbell is a 9 seed. They actually play on Saturday versus Monmouth. But you know what? These guys are so far out. I'm not even worried about the odds for any of these teams. No, thank you. Monmouth versus Campbell. Stony versus Northwestern's at 7-10. And we'll go into that, Stony and Northeastern. We'll start here. We'll go backwards to front because that's the way you got to work it when there's 900 games going. 75-1 Northeastern. Okay. Stony, I think, could be a little dark horse. With I like the coach, pretty solid. And we're going to watch these odds drastically change after 75-1. Because Northeastern, let's be honest, the Huskies, wrong Huskies. Northeastern Huskies, you're probably thinking UConn, not Northeastern. I'm sorry, fellas. I'm sorry. Stony, though, at a 31 clip, you're thinking, all right, hey, we're in business here. We could beat Northeastern. Best case, we have to beat the 2 and 3 Drexel and Hofstra before us. Who knows? Anything's possible. I don't think so. I think we go right to the top here. Towson, the Tigers. I would almost be interested in these guys, except, I like Wilmington, they'll play after they beat AT&T or Mary or whoever wins that game. I don't think it's worth a shot here. I do not. You look at the CAA overall. I mean, I mentioned the bottom half of this because you have 3-win team, 4-win team, 5-win teams. But the top guys, Charleston 15-3, Drexel 13-5, Wilmington Hospital 12-6. Your Towson Tigers here again, not bad. You're 11-7. You got some wins under your belt. Respectable 6-8 on the road. Can you get it done versus the guys who've faced a little better opponents? And that's what it comes down to me. The head-to-head kind of stuff here. Delaware, I don't think. No blue hens for me. And again, we have matchups here where they have to move on to. It's just the extra game. You're playing an extra game. No, very rarely, especially in something like this. And most people think, well, it's March Madness. You get upsets. Teams go on runs. Yes, they do. But in this spot again, if we want to go deep, I guess the Townsend 19-1 would be maybe where I look. Maybe, you know what? I wouldn't say that. I would say, like I said earlier, Stony I like the coach maybe there. I don't think Delaware is that team. All right. Now we'll get to the top guys here because this is where it's really going to, I think, kind of hold form. Top teams win because at this point you're going to have, even if there's an upset, the team's going to be playing its second game to your first, which is, I think, an advantage at times. But say you have your crazy upset and you have a Elon coming to town versus Hofstra or something. Drexel here. So 13-5 in conference play. They're playing good. They're coming in on a 5-1 run. You want to take some dragon action? I don't hate it. You lost to CNC, but you beat Hofstra. You split with them. You split with MC Wilmington. I don't mind some Drexel action here. Let's go Dragons. Again, this team, not much respect as a 2 seed. You know, these guys are the 2, and nobody's really giving them a shot. They got the odds are they got the 4th odds in this one, by the way. You see it here. Stony Brook, they beat them 90-86. Not the greatest win. It was a close one. I get it. A win is a win. A win is a win. Their loss at Hofstra, not terrible. They also beat Hofstra. So, as I mentioned, a 5-1 run. That was their loss. Before that, they lost at Charleston, Wilmington, and Monmouth. 3 on the road. I don't hate that. And we probably had Monmouth that game. We were taking Monmouth as a dog in spots. 450. You want to take them here? You beat Stony already. I think you do it again. The next matchup would be against Hofstra, who you split against. Worthy of a plus 450. You want to put a couple bucks on it? Again, I like to grab a team that's playing good. 5-1. That's how we want to come into town. Wilmington. Now here's a team you want to think, hey, they beat Charleston this year. Beat them twice. The problem is that's who they face in the quarters. And that's if Townsend doesn't pick them off. It's a no for me. You want to jump on them? I totally understand. You beat them twice. You got 12 wins. You're the 4 seed. You're a pretty good team. The Townsend matchup scares me. Yes, you beat the team, the 1, twice. Never trailed at half either. They won. They won the games. But again, 360, I can't. Nope. I'm most likely going to be on Townsend Sunday in that matchup. Hofstra plus 360 here. So the 3 seed is the number 2, well, basically tied with Wilmington, I should say, at the 4 spot. And again, like I just said, they have the same odds as a team that's facing the 1 seed. And as I just mentioned, I think Drexel at the 450 is the one to grab. I'm not going to badmouth Hofstra. You lost twice to Coastal, split versus Drexel. You beat Wilmington. You want to grab some Hofstra money here at plus 360? It can be done. They lost the last game to Charleston in the season. Before that, they had run off 4 in a row. The loss before that loss, 2-point on the road to Drexel. And then 4 other wins. So you're looking at basically an 8-1 run, a 2-point road loss before you lost your on the road to the top seed. Team is playing well, as I just mentioned. You want to take a hot team. Here is one of them. So Drexel's hot. And here comes Hofstra. You got 2 teams, 2, 3, the 2 and the 3s banging heads in the bracket. I like Drexel because it's a little better at the 450. You want to take a 360? How about you do both and you're guaranteed to make money? Because I think one of these teams wins. I think Charleston goes down. So, you want Hofstra 360? Drexel 450. That's where I'll be looking. As I said, Townsend over Wilmington on Saturday. Tune into the midday money show or late night money show. I'll be talking about it. I'll be talking about it. Appreciate you watching, spending 10 minutes of your life with me. If you're a CAA fan of a team, fan of the conference, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'm missing something. Again, broad strokes with these things, folks. I don't do huge deep dives. I'm looking at the numbers, the way teams have played down the stretch. Obviously, I'm taking a big X and crossing out all 4 teams that are having basically playing kind of games. And I'm looking at who is playing well down the stretch. And to me, Drexel, Hofstra, the 2 I want to be on, they'll be facing each other in the semis, though, it looks like. Good luck in your bets. Thanks for watching.